Gurgaon versus Noida. This is every investor's dilemma in today's date. And if you are looking to invest in either of these cities, you must watch this video because today I am bringing this video with a fresh perspective, and this will put an end to the debate of Gurgaon versus Noida. Watch this video till the end because I have some very interesting points that I will touch upon through the video, but the most interesting point would be towards the end of the video, so stay tuned. I will also touch upon the impact of the new airport coming up in Noida. We recently had, read in the news there was a test or a trial flight. So watch this video till the end and do let me know if you like it, and also let me know if you don't like it, because it may hurt the sentiments of certain people, the points that I'm gonna share today. So let's dive right onto it. So, Noida, what does it stand for? It stands for New Okhla Industrial Development Area. It's an acronym for New Okhla Industrial Development Area. Now, what is Okhla? Okhla is also an acronym for Old Canal Housing and Land Authority. So, I'm referring to my notes quick here. So, it's an acronym for an acronym. Then we'll also talk quickly about the population. Now, maybe you're aware of the population. The population of Gurgaon is roughly 2.5 million, which is 24 से 25 lakh, or population of Noida is around 8 lakh. For context, the population of Delhi is 2.5 crores, 25 million. Then we will also quickly touch upon the GDPs of these two states, UP and Haryana. But before we touch upon the GDP, you should know the land area of Haryana versus land area of UP. UP is, Uttar Pradesh is 10x, 10 times the land area of that of Haryana. However, the GDPs or the tax collected from both the cities or from both the states is approximately the same. Now we all know which is the most tax paying city of Haryana. You guessed it right, it's Gurgaon. So most of the tax comes from Gurgaon, and given, just trying to put a context for you here. Then another point that we talk about today, if you go buy a land in Noida, it is a leasehold versus freehold in Haryana. Now impact क्या होगा उसका? वो बोलते हैं अच्छा जी 99 ईयर लीज है, वो रिन्यू हो जाती है. I mean, no doubt about that, but still, आप अगर आज हरियाणा में या गुड़गांव में एक प्लॉट ले रहे हैं, और if you going for a build a floor in Haryana, it is a freehold land and it will be in your name versus 99 years in Noida. Then also I would like to touch upon how 300 out of the top 500 Fortune 500 companies offices are located in, guess where? Gurgaon. Now the impact of this is, yes, jobs are being created, and Gurgaon also now lately has become, it has this aspirational value. What does that look like? Okay, so there was a time, I mean there's still it's a very recent time when people from tier 2 tier 3 cities, students would go study in, and after graduation they would look at, okay, hey, let me get a job overseas. Now these overseas locations could be, the top 3 would be US, Europe, or Australia. So these are the 3 top, I would say, most migrated to places for jobs. And then obviously Canada being, when I say US, I meant North America. So with the Canada, with what's happening between the geopolitical situation here, a lot of the aspirational value of today's youth from tier 2 tier 3 cities is now coming to where? Exactly where the top 300 Fortune 500 companies are. And where would that be? Gurgaon. So that answers this question, but Noida has a Formula One track, right? How many years was Noida sold? How much of real estate in Noida was sold with the branding of, hey, we are having a Formula One racing track in Noida? I mean, come on. A, How many times in a year does that Formula One race attracts people? And what is the point of buying a land in Noida because there's Formula One racing? मतलब unless मेरे को मेरे टेरेस से दिखाई दे रही है फॉर्मूला वन रेस होते हुए, इट डज जस्ट डजंट मेक एनी सेंस. और अगर टेरेस से दिख भी रही है और मैं फॉर्मूला वन नहीं देखता, देन इट्स अ न्यूसेंस, इट्स जस्ट नॉइज. But for the Formula One enthusiasts, yes, it happens once a year, but it happened less than 1 or 2 times before they took it off the radar from here. And yes, it was great branding for sure. For in the real estate circuit, hey, there's a Formula One global sport coming down and a global event coming down. It did attract a lot of investments then, but that's all it did. It just attracted investments. Let's talk about the Gentry now. Now, like I said, Gurgaon is mostly, people from across the globe and across India who are settling in. They are the top CXOs. They are working in the top 300 companies, and when they are coming here, they are looking for houses. They're looking for amenities and so and forth. The city is growing, and today it is at the 25 lakh population as compared to Noida. Yes, the infrastructure in Noida is great. It is any day, it's great, it's better than Gurgaon, but that feels great. The roads feel wider, the malls feel bigger, the traffic seems less because there is no population. It's one third the population. It's just 8 lakh people. So if I make one third the traffic in Gurgaon, it will just, you get the math. Then let's talk about the Gentry in Noida. So Noida is mostly Uttar Pradesh investors. If you look at it, a lot of people from Uttar Pradesh, जो मैं एक बात कर रहा था पहले कि aspirational value of Gurgaon is of pan India. Let's not say pan India, let's just say pan North India. People from tier 2, tier 3 cities are looking at, hey, where do I go work? Where do I aspire my job? Where do I aspire to settle down? It is Gurgaon. And pan Uttar Pradesh, that is the scenario with Noida. So the most of the investors that are being attracted to Noida are Uttar Pradesh region, mostly, like I said. Also, a lot of government retired people, Delhi government retired people move to Noida. So that's the vibe, something like Panchkula or Mohali. And hey, but what about एयरपोर्ट यार? जेवर एयरपोर्ट आ गया नोएडा में. तो यार जेवर एयरपोर्ट नोएडा में अगर आया है, उसका इम्पैक्ट क्या होगा? Firstly, look at how many times in a year or how many times in a month do you go to the airport or do you use the airport? I mean, if I have to use the airport once in a month, I could just go to T3 airport. And if you calculate the distance from T3 to any sector, let's say Pari Chowk is approximately 55, between 55 to 60 kilometers versus Pari Chowk to Jewar kilometers. Yes, we are saving 1 hour, but for that once a month travel, and once a month is also decent amount of travel. That is 12 trips a year if you're taking. It could also, mean, I mean, firstly, let me break this down to you. Having an airport in a city is not a big deal. Maharashtra has 40 airports. Are you aware? Are you aware there's an airstrip in Agra, and कल अगर आगरा में उसका airport बन जाता है, yes, people will use the airport, they will go visit the Taj Mahal and they will come back. They will not buy land in Agra because there's an airport in Agra. Where do the rich people hang out? This is food for thought. Where do rich people celebrate? Rich, so I'm rich people celebrate in hotels. Rich people celebrate in five-star hotels versus the wealthy. Now I'm not meaning wealthy. आप बोलोगे यार rich people तो अपने घर पे सेलिब्रेट करते हैं, रिच पीपल अपने घर पे पार्टी करते हैं, वो वेल्दी होते हैं. जो वेल्दी लोग अपने फार्म हाउसेस में 200 400 लोगों की पार्टीज करते हैं. मगर एक डिसेंट अपर मिडिल क्लास पर्सन would like to celebrate their birthday, or they would like to celebrate, any such milestone in a typical five-star hotel. Now, this is an example what I experienced. I recently had one of my, someone's wedding who's very close to me in Noida, and I stay in Gurgaon. Now we thought, okay, hey, let's go to, let's just get a, hotel in Noida and stay there for that week, because a typical Delhi North Indian Punjabi wedding lasts a week. There's dance practices, there's all these functions and events. I couldn't find a decent hotel in Noida. Oh, वहाँ पे Radisson Blue है Radisson Blue है, Crown Plaza भी है, और क्या है? So if you look up, there's 3 5-star hotels in Noida. How many 5-star hotels are there in Gurgaon? 33. And I'm not including AeroCity here. This is, you add AeroCity and then you'll know the number of 5-star hotels. So this explains the economy. This explains the expenditure. Are there cafes? Yes. Are there restaurants? Yes. Are there malls? Yes. It's all there, but that is not catering to the high value spenders. And if you look at the Indian structure, those people who pay tax, and what is the wealth ratio here? It is the rich who will be taking the city higher. It will be the rich who will be expanding or increasing the real estate prices of the city. It is the rich. I mean, the city, for a city to prosper, it has to attract the wealthy, and it has to get those investments. Now, a typical, why am I taking an example of a hotel and not a restaurant or a cafe? Because a hotel, a typical five-star hotel investment today's date is roughly 100 crores to set up a good five-star hotel, versus yes, एक रेस्टोरेंट खोलना है या एक अच्छा बहुत ही शानदार कैफ़े खोलना है, उस पर वो इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं है। तो आपको वो दिखाई देगा कि स्पेंडिंग पावर जो है वो एक फाइव स्टार होटल से आती है। All I'm saying is, yes, they are both growing. They are both growing. However, I will end the video by saying that they are growing at different pace. And this pace will only be significant in the long run. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't like this video, do let me know. And thank you for watching. And I look forward to seeing you in person someday. Bye.